Rays of Hope for the Economy and Our Future, Stephen Springer, Madison, Wisconsin. On March 16, 2020, I woke up with a strong pressing in my heart. I felt the rays of hope and could sense a new day in sight. I felt the Lord say that even in the midst of the trial we're going through with the coronavirus crisis, it is a time to believe for the future and to have hope for it. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Photo via Unsplash. God has great things in store and the storehouses will overflow. Made in the USA. Concerning some things happening economically here in the United States, I sense this is going to create a tremendous opportunity to see growth again, particularly in the manufacturing sector of our economy. I sense President Trump will begin to implement many tax breaks for companies willing to bring manufacturing back to the United States. Once again there will be pride in saying, made in the USA. This resurgence will assure a re-election for the president and vice president in November 2020. I see this as a tremendous opportunity as there will be a double portion release in our economy, and by the end of 2020 the stock market will again increase. In particular, I saw the Dow Jones hitting the 30,000 mark. God is restoring all things for such a time as this, a time of great transferring of wealth. God is giving us wisdom and creativity to create wealth, innovation and invention. The Lord is asking us to hear what it is the Spirit of the Lord is saying rather than the spirit of fear, so we do not miss this opportunity to create kingdom resource that will advance His kingdom with love, grace and power. Wisdom for reformation. Wise people are builders, they build families, businesses, communities. And through intelligence and insight their enterprises are established and endure. Because of their skilled leadership the hearts of people are filled with the treasures of wisdom and the pleasures of spiritual wealth. Wisdom can make anyone into a mighty warrior, and revelation knowledge increases strength. Wise strategy is necessary to wage war, and with many astute advisors you'll see the path to victory more clearly. Proverbs chapter 24 verses 3-6 TPT. Photo via Flickr. We are being given wisdom in a season of reformation. In the midst of the shakings, God is releasing reformers. He is also reforming the way we think and how we approach Him. I saw a great harvest at hand, both in the monetary and wealth dimension, as well as in the way of many souls being saved. There is great expectation for this coming harvest. In this new era of reformation and renaissance, great things are at hand that will bring transformation to families, communities and nations. Please don't miss our emerging and newly found prophets. Subscribe here. Stephen Springer, Senior Leader and President Global Presence Ministries. Email, info@globalpresence.com. Website, www.globalpresence.com. Stephen and Renee Springer are the founders and senior leaders of Global Presence Ministries, headquartered in Madison, Wisconsin, with a transformation center in Ghana, Africa. The Springers provide apostolic oversight to churches and ministries in the USA and Ghana, which are part of the Global Presence Apostolic Network, GPAN. They are given to the vision of bringing God's presence, advancing His kingdom, transforming nations. In Madison, the Springers host a regional equipping center and a dedicated place of God's presence with prophetic worship, prayer and creative arts. On an international level, the Springers collaborate with leaders of government, marketplace, and the church to disciple nations. They have been invited as guest speakers to minister in nations including Ghana, South Africa, Uganda, Israel, India, Russia, Taiwan, Korea, Hong Kong, Italy, and Honduras. Stephen prophesies over nations, over leaders of nations, and concerning world events. Find us on *Facebook. Click here *XAPIT. Click here. Please forward to all your friends. Permission granted, and you are also encouraged to reprint these articles in hard copy form, as well as sending them to your own email lists and posting them on your own websites. We ask only that you keep Elijah List website, email contact info, and author contact information intact. Elijah List Publications, 528 Ellsworth Street, Southwest Albany, Oregon, 97321. www.elijahlist.com. Email, info@elijahlist.net. Phone 1-541-926-3250.